Hey, what's going on, guys? MindaQ77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 159 today for their final All-Star race of the career mode anyway. Yeah, we had pretty much a pretty normal Richmond race, I want to say, of course, for us. Needless to say, we're now back in 5th in the standings, only 105 points back of Tony Stewart. We got some good races coming up ahead of us, though. We got the All-Star race coming up. We got the Coke 600 immediately afterwards. Then we got the northeastern stretch of both Dover and then Pocono afterwards. I'm a little worried about Dover and Pocono because of the default setups. I mean, today, this episode, this will be a good test to see how we will do in the Coke 600 anyway, with the default setups that we have, with the stuff that we're going to bring. Sponsorship happiness is, well, okay, back to 52. I guess it was bad before. So now we're basically still on thin ice still with the sponsorship deals, of course. Still not great, but of course, you know, what are you gonna do? Thankfully, the All-Star race won't really count for anything. We can honestly just go ham with the best stuff. But we're not gonna do that. We're probably gonna go use this configuration because this is gonna be our Coke 600 setup. I kind of want to save this for We'll use this one for Dover, and then we'll use this one for Pocono, depending on which one's more power. We're going to need a bit more power on the straightaways for Pocono anyway. I'm more worried about those two races. I think we'll be okay on straight line speed. We were okay on straight line speed before. And I kind of want to save this for Dover as well, because of the more downforce anyway. We kind of need that. So we're actually going to use this configuration. We're not even going to throw our best stuff at it. I mean, 88 car rating overall is still pretty good. But it's time to go take a visit to Smash Mouth in North Carolina. Oh, we start second. Of course, the man. And J.R. Jones, who won Auto Club, is in the field as well. Oh my god. And Jeff Green as well. Don't forget, he won the Homestead race last season as well. So definitely good stuff to see there. Of course, we had to make sure we could set ourselves back to the default setup. I guess our setup isn't really too far off, believe it or not. We're just going to go into it. No practice. Let's see how we do.
We're in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway. The drivers are ready, the fans are ready, and EA Sports is ready to bring you flag-to-flag coverage of all the action. This should be a fantastic race as usual.
This track was the first one to focus on spectator comfort, and it shows. This place always draws an enormous crowd. Most of the team shops are located in this area, which give it a hometown feel. We're in for some great racing here at Lowe's.
The 88 car is starting to get some respect from a few of his competitors.
A driver's respect is easy to lose, but tough to gain. A lot of good, clean laps racing with a guy can all be forgotten in a moment if you get into him and end his day.
Jeff Gordon started out his career with a big splash, didn't he?
In 1992, Jeff Gordon became the first driver to ever win Rookie of the Year in both the NASCAR Winston and Busch Series.
Of course, here we are, the All-Star race once again. I guess Sadler didn't win the Open, and if it weren't for a certain team that kind of rigged the race against us at Talladega, that's why he's not in the All-Star race, sadly enough. I'm not even going to talk about the Talladega incident or whatnot. We kind of paid him back in Martinsville, though. Of course, we all know the All-Star rules, of course. Segment 1, we need to make a 4-tire green flag stop. We must finish this on the top 14,
Here's
stage
the
2. And J.R. Jones is somehow in this one. I hope J.R. Jones makes it to the second round. I hope he doesn't finish last. Anyway, a short episode for us today. It's a really short race here in the All-Star race. It's only going to be 27 laps in total, so, or wait, 10, 7, 5, no, 22 laps, I think, in total. Compared to the 100 we're going to be dealing with later on, anyway, the Coke 600. We're underway here in the All-Star race. Anyway, we got J.R. Jones trying to get himself into the top 5. I'm gonna hold you up on that one, buddy. I'm gonna make you wait for that one. I guess for him, it's gonna be playing defense anyway for this 10-lap period anyway. So you're not gonna see me really cut off any footage because, you know, I'll be doing the Coke 600 on a separate episode. of course. And that probably won't take 3 days to upload. Who knows? I might just do both this and the Coke 600 tonight, the same recording. They won't be uploaded on the same day, of course. Maybe at least up to one day at a time. We're up to P3 now with Bobby trying to get rid of the of course, Tony Stewart's right-hand man, Bobby Labonte. We're gonna try to get around him. This car feels, okay. There's a default setup that actually has a little bit of looseness there. I like that already. If any sort of looseness compared to like the other tracks we've been going to this season, you know I'll be very happy to have. I'm still pushing up quite a bit though on entry because I'm just sending it in there quite deep, kind of deep. Trying to race Labonte side by side. If Tony Stewart pulls away at the start, fine, so be it. But that's okay. As long as we reel him back in before the yeah, it's a little tight going into that part, but and of course, as always, it's a little loose off of 4, and it doesn't mean because I got hit by Jeff Gordon. I thought I was clear, I wasn't. Now he says I was clear. All right, should probably listen to my spotter a little bit more often. All right, here we go. Oh, this feels good now. Like running in the middle is actually pretty good. Feels pretty good. We go 172 down there, all default setup. This feels, I think, honestly, this is the best default setup so far this entire career mode. This is the best default setup by far, and it's probably does helps a little bit that the car parts are pretty much nearly upgraded at the most as well. It kind of helps there.
29.3. That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
So now it's all about reeling down Tony Stewart. If I destroy my car trying to win the All-Star race, it's fine. You know, it's okay. We're not going to lose any performance value or anything. Like, not even the sponsors are going to be, like, mad about it because it doesn't really count as an official race. Right front's starting to wear down a little bit, but that's okay. We're probably going to pit on, like, lap 9. As long as we don't finish last. That's all really matters. As long as we don't finish last. I'm pretty sure that's already going to be gifted to J.R. Jones, sadly enough. We kind of have a first-round bye already. I wonder how Craven's doing. I wonder how Craven's doing because he was the winner of the All-Star Open. Yeah, that's J.R. Jones back there. I think. Oh no, someone's blown up back there. So J.R. Jones is ready to go. Oh no. All right, we gotta figure out who blew up there. All right, so Tony starts on his way in now. That's okay. We're gonna be selecting on as the leader. All right, so this will see who done did it, who blew up. So J.R. Jones gets to live to fight the second round of the All-Star race. Oh my gosh, it's still the left front going off a little bit first and the right rear. I try to make the right rear go. Oh, it's about the same time. All right, that's fine. All right, who done did it? Who blew up? It's Jim May. Jim May, he blew up, and here comes Tony Stewart out of the pits now. Yeah, we're gonna pit on. Well, we can actually pit coming to the white, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. We can actually pit coming to the white. We just can't pit, go coming to the checker, and they'll kick us out of the race. You know what I mean? So we'll pit going into the white flag, try to get ourselves the most amount of tires as possible. Yeah, as of right now, all by ourselves in this cutless episode. All just me commentating. Everyone else is probably coming on down, except for maybe one or more folk that's coming in there. Yeah, this is our lap. This is our lap to come on in. Pit road is packed. Pit road is indeed packed. I think that's Tony Stewart that's now behind me going into turn 2. We should have a good amount of time going in. Car feels good. Honestly, it feels good. I think we might have a race-winning car for the Coke 600. Surprisingly, with the default setup, this is the best default setup in the entire fucking season so far. Like, this is, like, bar none, the best default setup I've driven all season long. It's a nice, refreshing feeling that I could actually get a little bit of oversteer. Of course, it's off of turn 4. All right, you know what? Maybe not. All right, hold on. This or Darlington is the best default setup. I don't know. I mean, I did win Darlington. You know, I think it was like Newman or something like that just pulled away. Like, he was just the class of the field that day. I was like, yeah, I got nothing for him. That was a really slow pit stop, though. I'm not going to lie. We got to do a little bit better than that, guys. All right, so there goes Tony Stewart. He's gone. Yeah, because of that slow stop there, you know, we're going to be losing a couple spots. That's okay. I think the tire wear transfers over between segments. I'm not 100% sure. All right, we're going to lose the position to Ward Burton here. He's going to come to the outside. Here comes Mark as well. We're going to be 8th. We're going to cut Newman off. McMurray is somehow in the All-Star race. I think because of the way his career's been so far, he's able to go on in. We're gonna finish P8 in stage 1. Yeah, P8 Stage 1.
Number 6 is outside.
That's okay. We got plenty of racing left to go. The pit stop kind of hurt us a little bit. Plus, we still got the all-important fan vote, or whatever the game wants to do anyway. Usually, it's like it wants to invert from P10, so maybe we'll get lucky, maybe we won't. Who knows? Stage 2 begins. 7 laps this time around. We got Mark Martin on our inside. In fact, we lose a little bit of time there. Even Mayfield's in the All-Star race. Very interesting to see there. There's, of course, the Homestead winner of last season, Jeff Green. A legit winner, by the way, I want to say. Here comes Ricky Craven, who the All-Star Open winner himself. We're gonna have to actually back off for Jeff Green here. Let him have the inside line for the time being before we start having our little slow-ass acceleration to get ourselves back up to top speed anyway. We're going to try to go down the inside of the one car. Can we make it to pass worse? We can. Next up is Mayfield. Yeah, this car feels fast around here, like especially with the fresh tires. It feels good. I'm going to go try to sweep down the inside of Jeremy Mayfield. We're going to make an easy pass for him. Ward Burton having a really underrated, underappreciated season so far. Anyway, we slipped up the car a little bit, allowing Mayfield to get underneath us right back in there. 5 laps to go, going into the lap 3. It's not great. It's not great when we're having like this. It's taking us this long to get up there. We definitely need to get ourselves into the top. I think top 14 anyway. We need to be in the top 14. Definitely want to be in the top 10 for the field inversion. I'm not sure. How is it going to be decided? Is it going to be normal? Is it going to be reverse? Because we got lucky one year. We were on the pole because we finished P10. I'm not sure if it's depending on the save file or what. I don't know how that algorithm still works. But either way, we're in P6, ready to try to steal the top 5 away from Mr. Mark Martin here. Racing, of course, you always got to race him with fair and clean respect because, you know, he's the man. Of course he wants to do it. So now we got the top 5 spot. We're going to try and make a pass on the outside, full head of steam of Jeff Gordon. But unfortunately, we cannot make the outside line work as well as we should. But he's pinning Dale Jr. to the top, which is really nice for us anyway. We're going to try to go to make it to the 88 show once again. Down on the inside. So we're going to be setting our sights a tiny bit of contact there with the number 8 as we wash up the track just a little bit. Our right front's starting to wear down quite a bit, but that's okay. Now we're going to go right behind on Jeff Gordon here. And, of course, we got the mayor as well. But we're going to make a full head of steam because this draft stat is so incredibly powerful now. And, of course, with a little less downforce that we have compared to, like, normal playthroughs anyway, with the default setups anyway. We're up to P3. We're going to try to make a sweeping down the inside pass on on Jeff Burton, on the mayor himself. So now we're 2 laps to go to win Stage 2. We got Tony Stewart still pulling away. I don't know if we'll be able to catch him in 1 lap's time. I mean, I've got to manage to get through all these cars. No problem. And now it's just going to be a duel between me, and Tony Stewart for 1 lap. We're in the slipstream range, albeit barely. We're still in the slipstream range. We're going to try to use that slipstream on the front straightaway to try to make ourselves a pass going into 3 and 4. There's no way we're going to make a pass of 1 and 2. But we are gaining quite a bit, though. We're now within a half second. We can try to make something happen here for the final stretch here. We're going to try to be all over the back of him here. This slipstream, you can just see how juicy the slipstream is. Going 201 down the back straightaway. Make a send down the inside. Get the right rear to kick out a little bit. We're going to shove him up the racetrack a little bit. Can we win the stage in Stage 2? We block him off, and we do. We win Stage 2 in the All-Star. We got 1 more to go now. We're not the winners just yet. We have 5 laps. Let's see how the inversion is. Oh, and the inversion makes Mayfield, and J.R. Jones is out. I mean, it was kind of expected, honestly. But now we have the man, Jeremy Mayfield. He is in prime position to win. We got Bobby Labonte alongside now. Could he steal the win away from Mayfield to make himself an all-star winner as Tony Stewart puts us into the wall? He did not really like that maneuver, I bet. So now we have a little bit of a stalling right there. We have to get a little bit of hard time to get ourselves back up there. I don't know who's up there now. I can't tell, but he really kind of cucked us a little bit there. I'm not going to lie. I don't really like that maneuver, Mr. Tony Stewart. As Mayfield is still trying to hold on. I think that's Mayfield up there, and it is. Mayfield is trying to keep it up going. Ward Burton is also on the inside. He's trying to make himself known, his name known as well. He had a great run at Talladega as well. we send it in a little too deep there, trying to get ourselves a slipstream as best we can. Oh, we got Jeff Gordon as well. Jeff Gordon can try to steal this away from Mayfield as well. He's on the inside, I think, of Ward Burton up there. That's not exactly what I want to see. Oh, okay, Ward Burton playing the best defense for Dodge has ever seen in a while, but I don't think that's going to be enough, because here, I think he's on the inside now, Jeff Gordon is. Oh, boy. Oh, this could get dicey here in a few laps. I don't think we're going to be able to win the All-Star race because of what Tony Stewart did. But we're back in prime position, though. Mayfield, can he do it? Can he become the All-Star winner? That would be amazing. Amazing storyline for him, and maybe a little bit of boost of confidence, but no, Jeff Gordon's down the inside. He's going to take the lead away with just 2 laps to go of the All-Star race. Oh, no. Oh, Mayfield, he was so close. Just 5 laps was just a little bit too long. As for us, 2 laps to go, we're just gonna go be bum rushing everybody. We're gonna make Newman a bit of a pain of our ass in there. We got Tony Stewart now. We're just going full balls to the wall right now. We got Tony Stewart there. I don't think you want to put me down there, Tony. I don't think you want to put me down there. I don't think you want to put me down there. As we collect the car, no, we do not. Well, we went for broke, and we got croaked on that one. And we're gonna come home to the All-Star race in dead last of this area. Dang it. We were kind of screwed from lap 1, really. We just lucky didn't destroy the car, even though it really wouldn't matter. But we're going for $1 million. What else do you want me to do about that? Of course, I don't think pitting would necessarily matter for us. And of course, the season standing. Oh, we might have a 1-lap dash here. And we do have a 1-lap dash. I should have taken tires. Oh, well. We got 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. I think that's Jeff Gordon now in the lead anyway. Maybe there could be some stuff happening on the last lap. We got Jeff Burton down on the inside. Could he make a move on Jeff Gordon on the last lap? I don't think so. We have a terrible takeoff speed, so I don't think we're going to finish any higher than where we're at right now. Like, even with the tire changes, it probably wouldn't have mattered so much. And it doesn't look like, oh, no. All right, it's going to be Jeff Gordon to win the All-Star race, it looks like. We're going to tap the wall to end the race off in P14. So Jeff Gordon is your All-Star winner. He wins the All-Star race. And as for us, well, we tried. Ward Burton finishes 4th, though.
We usually have more cautions than that, don't we?
Well, the fans probably would have liked to see more excitement. Now, I'm sure the drivers, on the other hand, were happy about the low number of cautions.
The UPS Ford didn't have much of a race.
He stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never quite went his way.
The 88 car made some friends out there during the race.
Relationships with other drivers are important in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. It can make you or break you.
Thanks for watching the NASCAR Winston Cup Series on EA Sports. Next up is Lowe's.
So after the field inversion on the final stage, Mr. Wonderboy does it again for the All-Star race. I had a hope it was going to be either Jeff Byrne or Mayfield that gets the win, man. I had a little bit of hope. Mayfield did fine for like the first 3 laps, of course. But it's just, you cannot beat the sheer power of the legend difficulty Jeff Gordon AI compared to like some of the midfield competitors, unfortunately. If only there was a way I could just adjust the ratings. I know like a lot of like Dolphin emulators, you can adjust the driver ratings. I don't know how to do that. I wish I would be told how to do that anyway. But of course, it's not about that right now. What matters now is Jeff Gordon getting that big fat $1 million check at the All-Star race. He wins today. So of course, we got the results today. Jeff Gordon is your All-Star race winner. He will be collecting the $1 million check. Jeff Burton comes in second. With the mayor himself, unfortunately, does not get himself the win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishes 3rd. Ward Burton, a really solid P4 after playing defense for Mayfield, who ends up finishing in 6th place. We're not going to talk about the guy who finishes in 5th. Harvick 7th, Labonte 8th, Mark Martin 9th, and Rick Murray finishes in the 10th spot. We finished 14th, and of course, everybody else is not worth mentioning. As I said, a short episode today. But don't worry, we're going to put the of course, the Coke 600 literally tomorrow after this as well. It was a nice little fun exercise, a little fun little experiment to see what carnage we could do with the setup that we have. I like our chances for the Cook 600. If we could pull off a smart race, we could do just fine, I think. Now we just got, to keep sponsorship happy. Qualifying in the top 5 is actually not going to be so easy for the next few races anyway for us, especially since I think we kept getting poles. But of course, if you liked the episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, of course. And we'll all see you at the Coke 600 for the main event.